comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Interesting. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What's the play here? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 is maintaining the corner down to the wire. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Sticks the combo. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Nice tech. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation. Will this super art connect? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 1 has the nice counter. In there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Throws a fireball. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Were they baiting them into that? Decides to spend the meter to open up, looking to impress with this super, giving them the boost with knee press nightmare. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather. Player 2 busts that off and keeps going. Back this combo hits and we got trouble. Player 2 ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
You are
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. How's this? Smart play with the throw. Player 1 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on thick. Player 1 and whip. They're wide open. Oh man, this is a scary ring. Drops that off. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive art. They push their way out of the corner. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Okay, here we go. With punish counter on reaction. Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
Your time ends.
Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out. That was catch as catch can, as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that one. Hits them with a stopping block. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Player 1 chases them down. Great work finding the opening. All right. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Both players with no drive in the tank. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Takes a trip. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Skewers them with Cycle Punisher and stacks up the damage. Very solid corner switch. Next hit will end the round. Life lead opens up. Oh, burnout triggered! Left off a projectile to waste time. Okay, creating some space here. Player 1 uses the gauge for a super art. Triple Jinrai hit. Could get KO. How's that? Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Starts things off with a jump in. Jumps in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing it. Hits them with a stopping block. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Going in a super art. Knee press nightmare hits. big super hard hit. It's on. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Snacks him with the back fist. Looking for more again. The drive impact doesn't work. And oh, burnout triggered. It's a good spot to use the super. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 chases them down. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 has the life lead. Throws him down. Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Throws him. What's next?
This is it.
Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning stretch. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Oh! They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for the drive rush to keep it going. Going in. Player 2, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Super Art on deck, uses the gauge for a Super Art. Uses the gauge for the Super. They're not playing around here.
Greatest match.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Oh! Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before you... Did this super art connect? That's how you do it. When you've got that super art gate, you've just gotta use it. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy... Oh, burn KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Springs forward with the drive rush. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive rush to keep it going. Big throws. Hits them with a double knee punch. Both fighters planning something? Attempts to break the stalemate with the... There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 2 will look to betting it all on the drive rush. Player 1 with the rhythm of blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. What'll happen here? Jump? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Sneaks in the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Throw connects and does big damage. Ooh, what a smart throw. Breaks it. Next, the counter. Ooh, we've got to do better than that. Nothing stops this train. Ooh, put a bit of stank on that one. More fuel to the fire. Cook him up. Take it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Okay, here we go. Get the... Oh, drive rush! What time to make them famous? I can't perfect tech. Get them in the air. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Psycho Crusher does its thing. Hits them with a stop and pop. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Still in a bind, but escapes the throw. The jump-in is denied. Knockdown goes for the super art. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 2, they're going for the super art? That's not gonna hit. The impact doesn't do anything. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Brush that off and keep going. But it bears the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 will look to it. They can't squander this punish counter chance. All the throw connects. Finishes it with the anti-air. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Gut punch grabs them. The last round. It's now or never. Side switch. Grabs and throws them away. Hunt betting it all on the drive rush. They push their way out of the corner. On forward rush. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with a super art ready. Wait, what? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player 2 gets the win.
comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Interesting.
Prepare.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Nothing but air for the impact. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out.
One little please.
Solid combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Well-timed command throw. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Wrong Quan takes them off their feet. Still very early in the round. Waltzes in there and sweeps them. Just goes for it at this range, giving them the boot with knee press nightmare. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Hits them with a stop and bop. Here's the Psycho Crusher. Grabs and throws them away. A quick breathe springs forward with the drive rush. They're going for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Swan Lake is on fire now. Look at the damage. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Denies the jump-in attempt. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Just out of range for that throw.
One little please.
Solid combo. Down to the wire. The move whiffs and they get nailed with the punishment on it. Takes a trip. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Grabs him. Taking stock. The pressure is so intense here. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Psycho Punisher hits them! Closing moments of the match. One springs forward with the drive rush. In there! Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws them to negate the block. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player two will want charges forward. Not shy with the grab. Knockdown. The impact doesn't do anything. The throw missed. What's the next move? The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Grabs and throws them away. Going in, springs forward with a drive rush. Ooh, brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo as a filler. Yo, Ross, super hit! Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets the crosser. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Throws them to negate the block. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with in there. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player one, were they baiting them into that? Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see bend the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck, but executing at closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Devil's reverse. Sets up with the jump in. Throws them. Big throws. Drive rush. Looking for a good ROI. Draw super hard incoming. Excellent read. Back to kick. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Unlimited cycle crusher hit. It may not be Tuesday, but you're damn sure gonna remember this. Amazing. All the throw connects. Dangerous range here. Gotta do better than that. A real test of nerves. Knew the throw was coming. It is over. Player two showed they are truly the best of the best. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Devil's reverse. Medium kick hits. Going on the offensive? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Both fighters have completely emptied out their drive gauge and are in burnout. With this super art connect, perfect time to spend the meter. Taking stock. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. From up above. Back this combo in to retap the dome. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. The low heavy connected? Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Sticks the combo. Shadow Ride in Devil's reverse. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Going in. Just goes for it at this range. Cycle Punisher hits them. But, oh, burnout triggered. What'll happen here? They're going for the super art? Player one is in a very good spot. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Perfect tech. Picks up. Medium kick into. Genius read with that throw. Went for the chip kill. Player two comes away with the win.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Interesting. I'll take on all of you! Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Well-timed command throw there. Player 2 with the life lead. Takes a trip. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Very solid corner switch. Beautiful setup with that attack. Taking stock. Okay, creating some space here. From up above. Player digs in deep to get that drive in. But heats it up with a combo into super. Skewers them with Psycho Punisher and stacks up the deck. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Oh God, this is tense. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Headbutt. Oh, says no to the impact. The throw missed. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Finishes with the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Breaks the block with a throw. Side switch in the corner. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Big throws. Ooh, what a smart throw. But giving them the boost with knee press knife today. Oh. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Torpedo drags him. It's time for both fighters. The drive impact doesn't work. Drive rush. Were they baiting them into that? Looking to plant them with the file zone. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Okay, here pumps the brakes on the impact. Dangerous range here. Oh, Russian head! Nothing stops this train! What's the exclamation point on that with the super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you? Unlimited Psycho Crusher hit! It may not be Tuesday, but you're damn sure gonna remember this! Player 1's that back row was huge! They think this time to bust this out? Ooh, does them dirty! Oh, the throw connects! Ugh, take a seat! They are taking this to the absolute limit! Frozen in! Giving them food for thought! Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Impact squash! Hits them with a stopping bomb! Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them down. The move whiffs and they get nailed. Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. Ugh, the super hits for some solid damage. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Heading into the endgame now, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Knee press nightmare hit! They need to rely on their instincts here. Time to reassess the situation? Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. A quick breather. Jumps in! A critical situation for both fighters. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Ooh, double KO. You don't see that every day. We're tied up at 1 round each. Do these two have anything up their sleeves for the final round? Final round. Who will the fighting games off? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to big damage. Excellent damage on that. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Doing some quick planning? They may be planning to spend their drive gauge. Okay, here we go. So, what's next? All the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Connects with the throw. There here comes the mix-up. This is the kind of move that ends games. Zengi's gonna take off some chunky damage. Then break their spines and their spirits with this. Drive impact misses. The brain on the spider to fish for the counter in that situation. Like no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that head SFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me? Player one is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Headbutt hits them with a stopping block. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? Their life is looking KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Throws them to negate the block.
What the?
Jumps, gets the counter hit throw. Taking stock. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning drive rush to keep it going. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Shadow Rush going in with double reverse. The super doesn't hit. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck, but executing all the throw connects. Breaks the block. Will this super art do anything? Knee press nightmare hits. Can they create an opportunity for the drive impact that's in there? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Rushes that off and keeps going. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive up. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Player 1, cross-up attack. Oh, froze him. This is such a betting 8-ball on the drive rush. All the throw connects. Bolt stop, nothing stops this train. There's a burnout. Turning it right up with a super. The big bad's here and ready to give you the kick. That's how you close it out. What a beast! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
In round 1, fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uh-oh, falls short. That overhead was a bit obvious. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Hold your breath. Beautiful setup with that attack. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Not that slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little, looking to plan them with the pile driver. Player 2 can build off this lead. Smart play with the throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Pulls them in, looking to drill them. A quick breather. Brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 will have to big time whiff. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Both fighters plant solid anti-air. Ooh, what a smart play. Okay, here we go. Can they use their resources wisely to pick up the win here? Hugs nothing but air. Breaks through with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Darn thing, screw pile driver. There's no escape. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they get big time whip? All the throw connects. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious drive rush. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Ooh, what a smart blow. Oh, here we go. They're in range. We gotta see reads the jump in perfectly. Nothing stops this train. Medium kick into. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Clutch anti-air. Where are you going? You can't escape. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The throw whiffs. Smart play with the throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Was looking for that jump attack. Goes for the super arm. Spins, knee press, nightmare hits. All right, what's coming up next? Psycho Crusher hits. Life lead opens up. Gets some. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jump? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Throws them to negate the block. Drive rush to keep it going. But looking to impress with this super. Looking to plan him with a pile driver. Jumps in. Rushes that off and keeps going. Target locked and scoop. Hanging on for dear life. In there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods reach out and hug it? Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Big time win. Player 1 has gauge advantage.
This is your last
Sits him
ride.
down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Ooh, right there.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
In round one, fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Blocks the jump in. The throw is escaped. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Easily escapes. There's a corner switch. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Throws them. What's next? Taking stock. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? And a super activation. Looking to score some, capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player 1 chases them down. Hold your breath. Were they baiting them into that? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Down to the wire. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Good read with that throw escape. Lots of Fuha bent and plenty of avenues to race through. Both fighters planning something? Player 2? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Pokes with a medium kick. So, what's next? That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Big throw. Ooh, what a smart throw. Drives it back, misses. Hits him with a stopping power. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until they're turning it right up with a super. He's got him now. Here we go. Bison serving up a full plate of Cyclone power. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we get its impact squash. What are they gonna... This is gonna hurt. The drive impact doesn't work. Torpedo drags him. Player 1 can't find the target. Stunned. They gotta get in there. Are we gonna see a that combo finishes it? Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh my god, they just choked it up. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 1 with the life lead. Throws him down. What are they thinking here? Player 1, it's hold your breath. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Well-timed corner switch. Trips them up. Oh! The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Player 2 holding on to that KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Throws them to negate the block. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Oh, easy tech. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Buffs up. Hits them with a stopping block. Good instincts to spend resources while they looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. In there! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The drive impact is denied. Goes for the jump in. Buffs up. Crowns him from above. What now? And whiff! They're wide open! This is such a tough... Oh! Putting the cherry on top! This is gonna kill! No doubt about it!
That felt good, didn't it?
Over in a flash! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Grabs him. Player 2, hold your breath. Puts one in the pocket. Takes a trip. The cross-up's good. There's a corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Down to the wire. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Burnout is triggered. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Oh! Picture perfect punish counter. Sticks the combo. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Cuts in with the drive impact. Okay, creating some space here. Psycho Crusher hits! Manages to block the jump-in attack. Barely blocks the jump-in. Jumps. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Not much life difference. What's the next move? Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps in. Both of them were ready for a throw. Gets a risky puck in. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Oh, burnout triggered. Gotta do better than that. A real test of nerve. The drive impact doesn't work. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
In round 1, fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good read on their opponent. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Reads them. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Double lariat and now KO! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps up, grabs them. That drive impact doesn't get through. Nice double lariat. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Jump. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Experiencing burnout. Hits him with a stop and block. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this?
Let's go!
And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Gets the jump in. Opts for the throw. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? All right, what's coming up next? Picture perfect punish counter. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. The quarter makes it march down to the wire. Right lead opens up. Nice double lariat. Player one with a super art connect. Skewers them with Cycle Punisher and stacks up the damage. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? Jumps in. Goes for the jump in there. Player two with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Goes for the jump in to start. The next hits him with a stop and block. Headbutt. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Nice double lariat. Genius read. Experiencing burnout. Oh no, they're stunned. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Oh, what's this? What's gonna happen? A thunderous drive impact to close the round. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes air to deny them a chance. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Surprises them with a drive rush. Player two, oh! This is gonna be bad news. Player Devil Song. They gotta go for it while they're buffed. Player two kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? That drive impact doesn't get through. Springs forward with the drive rush. Gets carried to the corner. There's a change of sides. Player, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Hits him with his quick drive rush to keep it going. How can they steal? Springs forward with the drive rush. Got him up against the wall and the stun sneaks in the throw. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Throws out a projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Can't tech the throw, takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Springs forward with the drive rush. Going in? Burnout activates. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. A quick breather. Player 2 can't afford mistakes with KO. Player 2 mixed up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nice tech. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown. Scrapping it out up close. They both have full drive gauges, so springs forward with the drive rush. Hits him with his free flow. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner kick. The impact doesn't do anything. From low heavy to... breaks the block with a throw. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. They were expecting that drive impact. You've got to be hit them with a stop and block. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance. Oh, kisses the fireball. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Taking chunks out of it, throws them. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 needs to take advantage of this cage. The low kick hits. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. This can lead to some big damage. Connects with the throw. A jump, change of plans. Free flow strikes. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Excellent block. Dangerous range here. Close range projectile. Forward rush. Nothing stops this train. Punish counter on the action. Noticeable life. Putting it all on the line.
It's time to train.
Oh, damn. Super hit. Is it all over? Oh, they saw that they had it. A daring impact to wrap up the round.
Jamie,
Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
fighting ground. Online. Ready. Match. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Nothing but air for the impact. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. What's the play here? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? They block with a super art connect. Knockdown. How is this round going to develop? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find open. Springs forward with a drive rush. Were they baiting them into that? Player 2 can't afford mistakes, but closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Jumps? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Big counter. Uses their drive to maximize their burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Big opportunity. Got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. A jump in? This is gonna hurt. Knocks them out of the air. Zones with the fireball. Connects with the throw. We're just getting started here. Pool ticket finds the target. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Dangerous range here. What now? Takes their legs out. Jumps, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Player 1, that combo finishes it. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Changes there's an overdrive shorey. Brushes that off and keeps going. Grabs him. Player 1 has the life lead. Just out of range for that throw. Gets a chance at that jump in. What is he thinking here? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Can't tech the throw. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Does a good job of pushing back. And a KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? A brave forward jump there to start. With the throw. Player 1 had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Jumps in, hits them with a stop and bop. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Anti-air drops him. The throw missed. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Big opportunity now in this corner. Barely blocks the jump in. Manages to block the jump in attacks. Drops them from the air. Sees the overhead coming. Player, excellent read. machine has no need to push forward? What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. That's gonna leave him rattled. Player 2 is in a... Nothing stops this train. This is gonna hurt. Target combo into tricky hidden variable. Forward throw, laying the pressure on Finn. Oh, here we go. A real test of nerves here. Player 1 can't let this ship turn down. The buffet is open. Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there.
Real
Player
win.
1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called.
Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Let us begin. Hope you're ready.
Round 1. Fight. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Taking stock. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Decides to meet them in the air. Takes a trip. Chop and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 2 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Ejects him with the boom. Experiencing burnout. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps up. Who's going to start things off? Medium kick hits. Burnout activates. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. We have a super art on deck. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player 2 has an empty drive here. Brushes that off and keeps going. Wrecks them. How will they utilize this? Dashes out the cage right there. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Player 1 can't let this... Oh my god, they just break through with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Sonic Blade to fishbowl. Anti-air in the clutch. Nothing stops this train. Put the exclamation point on that with an OD art. Pumps the brakes on the impact. What are they gonna do? Drive impact misses. Player Toho burnout. Did they mean to do that? Oh, putting the cherry on top. Noticeable life lead and whiffs. They're wide open. Drops them from the air. Player 1 Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. It closes it out. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes to the air. Sets up with the jump in. Smart play with the throw. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Combo with the target combo. Gets the jump in. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Life lead KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Misses the drive impact. Player 1 needs... Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Goes for the super art early to try and establish a big life lead from the get-go. What'll happen here? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. Still slugging it out at this range. Going in. He's looking to impress with this super. The big flex. The broken jaw. Sure you can.
What's wrong? Get up!
Notice there's a burnout. What's next? The drive impact doesn't work. Throws him. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. Let's loose a boot. Drop some hog. A fireball at that range. Woo, I dare you to fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Still slugging it out here. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Opts for the throw. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Strings it all together. Hold your breath. Punishes that ill-timed attack, adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Into Hadouken. They may need to spend some meter here in order to close out this round. OBKO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps? Are we going to see some fireworks here? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Knockdown and... Player 2 has the meter lead. Hustles in. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. The impact doesn't do anything. Oh, could be the start of something. Brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Player 1 will need to play into... burnout activates. Knock them out of the air. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks him with the projectile. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Whoa, hold on. There's the punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill her. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Breaks the block with a throw. Oh, the throw connects.
Catching out the drive for that OD psycho uppercut.
Taking chunks out of each other here. Ooh, what a smart throw. Scuffle. Here tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Player 2 may be able to... No way. No signs of running up from out of the corner. Shakes things up with a fire. Holy! Punish counter sets the tank, closes it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Controls the distance with a smart new rush back. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Who's gonna make a move? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Who's it gonna be? Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? What's the play here? Player 1 has the life lead. Goes for the drive rush there. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off. Does a good job of pushing back. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? The pressure is so intense here, they couldn't shake the projectile. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Caught in the crosser. Drive rush to keep it going. A quick breather. Player 1 will look to brush that off and keep going. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Burnout activates. Full S8 bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin.
Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
No.
We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. The cross-up connects. Knockdown. That overhead was a bit obvious. Both players have near-empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Solid combo. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Okay, we're at the halfway point now. Our fighters should be warmed up now. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Knockdown. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Experiencing burnout. A quick brief burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. They're both out of drive gauge. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What'll have Shinku Hadouken in there? Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. Smart play with the throw. Still slugging it, springs forward with the drive rush. The impact doesn't do anything. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Hits him with a stop and pop. Connect burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. In with the crossover. A jump in, clutch, plus anti-air. Drives it back, misses. Close range projectile. What now? Looking for a hole. So, what's next? Lays down a Saihasho. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. A jump? This is gonna hurt. Okay, here we go. Who's gonna take it? They're taking a step back to slow down. Hits the drive. Gotta do better than that. They don't have anything to pump the brakes on the impact. Impact squat. Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. They are not getting close to each other. Here comes the corner pressure. Holy! The fresh, what a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Anti-air in the clutch. Reads the jump in perfectly. Buffs while they're blinking. Player two. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Is it time for pleasure? Time for pain. As far as jury's concerned, they're kind of the same. Player one. No. Critical art now? Noticeable life lead meets them air to air. Throws them. I can't believe it. Nice fireball. Throws. Ugh, take a seat. Ooh, blocks the cross-up. Grab them. What are they gonna do? Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. My turn. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. A jump? Shrugs that off. Throws a fireball. Time's the only thing moving here. Both fighters want to establish themselves early. Down to the wire. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. What's the play here? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Timely side pitch there, which will let them go on the attack. Both fighters' drive gauges are empty. Let's see how this affects the neutral game. Brings out the super art. How is it gonna work out for them? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Throws out a projectile. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Stings them with the Shikusen. This is gonna be bad news. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 1 chases them down. In there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in catches them. Hold your breath. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Doesn't miss a beat. Breaks the block with a throw. Burnout activates. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Looking for a chance. Both fighters planning something? Throws a fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Knockdown and player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Not much life difference. Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Buck looking to impress with this super. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this?
That felt good, didn't it?
And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Nowhere to run.
This will be a good fight.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. The combo's there. Can't tech the throw? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Down to the wire. Limited resources at hand, heats it up with a combo into super. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover? Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Knockdown and who will capitalize on an opening first? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. KO! Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can speed brushes that off and keep going. Jumps up. There's a change of sides. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Still scrapping for control of the space. Grabs and throws them away. Pokes with a medium kick.
Reflecting.
Shinku Hadouken! All the throw connects. What now? Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Closing moments of... Oh, banks it on the fireball! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Player 1 chases them down. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Was looking for that jump attack. Oh, whiffs the throw. Goes for the throw. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance. They're going for the super art. Goes for the Sakai Fuhazan. Vintage Jury. Fights out of the corner. That finishes it with the anti-air. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Shot brushes that off and keeps going. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arm. Player 2 can build off this lead. Breaks the block with a throw. Connects with medium kick. What'll happen here? Time to reassess the situation? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Medium kick. A quick breathe. Knew the throw was coming. Player 1 needs to use the perfect press. Nope, not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Okay, here we side switch. Hits him with a drive impact. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off. Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Gets a risky. This is gonna hurt. Not in range for the throw. The throw missed. Go Satsu! Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super. Nothing stops this train. Only 50% life left.
More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Do you bring that MD and whooping ass to work?
Get up!
Looking for a hook.
Anti-air in the clutch.
Nice fireball. Piston leaches some big damage.
I can't believe it. They can't get hit here.
Noticeable life lead. It's a solid anti-air.
No hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW.
I don't know if this is enough to kill.
Such a lovely face.
Oh, so close. That was a magical shot.
Player 1 has gotta be.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Let us begin.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Opts for the throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. Next up, player 1 with the life lead. They block the overhead and throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Cuts in with the drive-in. Still very early in the round. Gets the jump in. Zones with the fireball. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Goes for the jump in. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Genius read. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Manages to block the jump-in attack. The low! Brushes that off and keeps going. Life lead is there, but still Ennis uses the gauge for a super art.
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super!
Yeah!
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Another fight is coming your way.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Ready yourself.
This round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Starts with a jump. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Life lead opens up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. 0 drive left. Zanku Hadouken! Knockdown and the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Fires off in overdrive. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but they're still springs forward with the drive rush. What'll happen here? Scrapping it out up close. Breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather. Player 2 will look experiencing burnout. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Wrong critical. What's gonna happen?
Not good.
Player 1 sneaks in the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sticks the combo. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to negate the block. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They can't squander this punish counter kick. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. They may need to spend some KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets them with the anti-air. Are we going to see some fireworks? Brushes that off and keeps going. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Jumps in. Blocks the impact. Jumps. Smart play with the throw. They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. Jumps up. Side switch in the corner. The impact doesn't do anything. Anti-air drop. Hits him with a stop and pop. Puts the exclamation point on that with an ODR. A real test of nerves here. Zanku Hadouken. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Checking with the fireball. How will they... The drive impact doesn't work. Solid anti-air. Links it. Tops off the tank and scores the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stopping body. Player one managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm.
Show it to them! Show the people what they came to see, Ryu!
Drops them hard. Connects with the throw. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
Links it! Dashes out the cage right there! Snatches them with simple calamity! We're about to see a move what really means business!
Noticeable life lead.
Looking to tenderize those organs with Ogoro!
What now? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash?
Now they can... Who are they swinging at? They are done! That was a fight heard round the world! Yo, top that!
Match. Comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. That was a solid anti-air. Who's gonna make a move? What are these fighters thinking now? Starts off zoning with fireballs. All right. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Get some. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The throw misses. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Solid throw tech. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. So they break forward to pressure. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Springs forward with the drive rush. Connects with medium kick. What'll happen here? Checks him with the projectile. Rushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
We have super arts on deck. Connects with the throw. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Break through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. A jump knocks them out of the air. Hits them with a stopping block. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Throws range projectile. Okay, here we go. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Solid anti-air. Gotta do better than that. Watching each other carefully. Who'll make the first move? These fighters are swinging for control. This unleashes some big damage. Corrects them. Both sides getting ready. Knew the throw was coming. Nothing stops this train. With a bit of, what's this Shinju Hado gonna do? Amazing. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 1 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Medium kick. Just out of range for that throw. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Knockdown. Somehow goes for the super art? Player 1 is in a tight spot right now. The throw misses. Throws him. What's next? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Jumps in. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but is in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Then hits them with a stopping block. Takes the chance to hurt him. Got their eye on the air. Barely blocks the jump in. Looking for a chance. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Going in, there's a change of sides. The throw is tech. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. What'll happen here? Player 2 will need to play the low. Back into the corner. Ooh, what a smart throw. Impact squat. Both sides gotta do better than that. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? The low heavy connected? Player 2 survived that tense mirror match.
Ken, Chun-Li, Rashid, Cammy, Blanca, Jamie, Luke, Marisa, Blanca, Rashid, Judy, Cammy, DJ, Blanca,